Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited about doing a review on the movie Get Out. The movie is starring Daniel Kaluuya as Chris, also Ellison Williams as Rose. I'm going to explain the movie by different scenes of the movie, but in the beginning of the movie, Chris decides to spend the weekend with his girlfriend Rose. So he tells his friend Rod to look over everything. He told his friend where he was going. His friend was kind of skeptical about him going, you know, with this with Rose because it was like kind of far away he was going with her, but it was a good thing that he let his friend Rod know where he was going. And after he got off the phone with Rod, After he got off the phone with Rod to let him know where he was going, a deer hit Rose's car. And he had a lot of compassion for this deer that he had his girlfriend Rose to pull over. And I looked up the information on the deer, what it symbolized, and it symbolized loss, helplessness, and his mother. But on that part alone, he had a lot of compassion for that deer because a lot of people could have, went on with their car. But he ended up stopping and had Rose to stop her car, and he had compassion to wait till someone got there to, let the police know that they had hit a deer. When he got there to Rose's house, that's when he met Rose's parents, and also he met Georgine and Walter. Georgine and Walter was under mind control. Their brain had been harvested. They was living as Rose's grandparents because deceased grandparents, because her grandparents had passed. So Georgine was living as Rose's grandmother, and Walter was living as her granddad. And their body parts had been harvested. Well, the brain, their brain. Because her dad was a surgeon in the movie, and her mother was a therapist in the movie. So they had been under mind control, and their brain had been harvested. So they took out their brain and put in her grandparents' brain. Chris met Andre at a gathering that they had at Rose's house. They had a gathering where a lot of people came there. And he was actually kidnapped in the beginning of the movie. His name was Andre, and he was kidnapped in the beginning of the movie. And he also was under heavy mind control. And when Chris took the picture of him, he came back to himself. And when he came back to himself, that's when he told him to get out, because he was under heavy mind control, and he also was kidnapped at the beginning of the movie. At the very beginning of the movie, he was the one that was kidnapped. So that's what was going on with him in the movie. Andre in the movie, he was kidnapped. This scene in the movie is Dean, and he is Rose's father in the movie. He's the surgeon in the movie. He's actually bidding on Chris for his body parts, and the people there, like, they were bidding on his eyes, his brain, different things that they wanted from Chris, but Chris didn't even know what was going on. The party was actually all about him. He didn't know what was going on until he got like suspicious. He just got suspicious after what happened with Andre. It kind of opened his eyes a little bit, and he was able to call back and still inform his friend what was going on. And that's how his friend was able to get back in contact with him and find him where he was at, and let people know what was going on. Because if he didn't let his friend know what was going on, no one would have known where he was. So it's kind of good to let people know, like, if you're going far off places, to kind of let people know what was going on and let people know. So If I had to rate this movie, I would give this movie 5 stars. It's a very good movie. I know you can buy it off Amazon. It's different ways to, because some people collect things like I collect things that I like. So it's different ways you can support it. You can rent the movie. You can like get it off Amazon, and I'll give this 5 stars. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.